Hey guys, what's going on? Lucky here. So I'm over at the shop. Yesterday I had this car dropped off. It's a project from a gentleman up in Southern California. The car's been sitting in his driveway for a few years. You can tell by the cobwebs all over the motor. And the fact that the tow truck dropped it off here at the shop, I had to go out and try to get it inside, take the wheels off and break off all the drum brakes are all just seized together, just welded, just rusted up. So the project is a 52 Chevy. Has the original 6-cylinder in it, has a Power Glide slush box 2-speed transmission in it. Has some cool features, has the original overriders. I don't know if they're original for this car, but they're original style. Overrider bumpers, if you're in the old Bombers, that's kind of the hookup. Got small tires. See if we can talk them out of that. Leave everything else looking stock. It looks like it's original paint that has had some repairs done to it. Some spots are shinier than others. You see stuff like shiny up here and dull on the sides. It probably means it's been sitting underneath a car cover for a long time. So the car cover probably rotted off, who knows. Overriders in the rear. It's got dual exhaust. Not factory, it's a 6-cylinder. Someone put some twice pipes or something on there. Interior is pretty original, somewhat restored. Looks pretty neat. Top bows are all chrome. I see a perforated rear deck, so somebody put an aftermarket stereo in here. Probably nothing too extravagant, but that just means the interior has been taken apart. It's got that little prism thing on the dashboard. If you guys ever wonder what that does, back in the day they would hang the street lights from a wire right across the intersection, but not across the street. So when you pull up to the intersection and stopped at where you're supposed to stop, you couldn't see straight up without sticking your head on the dashboard. So that prism would show the reflection of the light, whether it was red or green. Kind of a cool option from back in the day. So this is actually my first evaluation of this car. I went up to the guy's house and looked at it and said, yeah, you know, it doesn't have any rust and it's definitely something I'll work on. So I want to put the thing up in the lift right now and peek around here. Original 6-cylinder. Original mounts, aftermarket alternator I see. Looks like the motor's been rebuilt. So, been some wiring work done to it. It's got an aftermarket harness, like restoration quality they call it. So, it was all done some time ago. Let's put it up on the lift and check it out. See if that seems safe. Kind of safe. See some rust there. Lucky for me, I'm not doing the body work. I'm just going to make it run and drive. Alrighty. Get my flashlight. Look for spiders. So front suspension has been lowered, and they put some of those screw-in lift blocks. That always says a lot about the type of people that work on cars when you see stuff like that. But they probably heated the springs most likely to lower the car, and it was too low. When you heat springs, it's a quick and dirty way to get the car in the ground, but then the springs will settle. They always do. There's a recipe for disaster. It's a rotten transmission cooler line laying pinched in between sharp pieces of metal. So it's just a matter of time before that broke. The motor's definitely rebuilt. That's called a road pipe right there. That's before emissions. It would just, crankcase ventilation would just dump on the road. Kind of funny if you think about it. Someone's been under here scraping grease and dirt and stuff off, so maybe it was in another shop. That is a cast iron transmission. That is interesting that there's a drain plug missing right there. But if the cast iron transmission is a torque converter in the front, it's not a wet torque converter, so it's kind of crazy. Got little tiny cherry bombs on it. Little tiny exhaust. Welded with an acetylene torch, so that was a while ago. Lots of critters living under here. Brake lines are rusty, so they need to be replaced. The back one has been replaced, but it's pretty old. Looks like they replumbed, huh? Lowering blocks. Not safe, but they work. Replace the brake line on one side. The exhaust lays on it from being lowered. A little bit of rust in the frame horn back here. Huh. So yeah, it looks like a build from the 80s. Somebody cleaned it up and made it run and drive. These tires are, I guess they were sat around flat for a long time. Had aprons on it. So there it is. There's the walk around of the 52 that I'm getting ready to do here on at the shop over here. Almost let some secrets out of the bag there. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thanks for checking it out. I'll keep you updated on the progress of this project and do some more videos. Thanks for watching. See you later.